You
precisely.
sharing your personal experience ties it closely to what I work with, which is it does seems to me that a lot of the time legitimacy is granted to very obvious, visible pain that can be performed. Well, obviously, there are lots of legitimate suffering in what's visible too, like in wars. But what happens to suffering that's by nature invisible, such as individual mental illness, physical illness, complex trauma, chronic pain, all sorts of invisible disabilities? How do you see that fitting into your body of work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people who actually suffer from invisible vulnerabilities.
Mm,
And so it's a question I've been asking myself
I see.
repeatedly. Um, but I think you're absolutely right that visibility is crucial to to suffering. And this is because in order to honor the legitimacy of our wounds, people need to see them and then they need to recognize them. So we need to name them and we need to perform that
Mm,
vulnerability. And so that's why also in Wronged, I say that victimhood is never, or sorry, vulnerability is never just a fact. It is always invested in a story. It's always invested in a story of victimhood, so to speak.
mm,
And those stories of victimhood can move in different directions, right? So we can invest our own vulnerability in narratives of defiance and survivorship.
mm,
And that's, a very important and good thing to do.
mm,
But it also has limitations because once people start seeing you as a survivor, right, the vulnerability is already diminished. You can tell stories of empathy,
mm.
uh, in which case, of course, you invited different kinds of responses. And again, there we need to think about what the implications of that are, and do we want to be seen as people who cannot really generate a different identity, but that of a victim that is